It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Ravens and the Commanders next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from the bank. Jamison Crowder on the return. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them out, it's the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jayden Daniels.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of poise.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first down. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off at the side.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Complete. It's McLaurin. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Aguilar with the grab. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Pistol snap to Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Takes off right out of the read option. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. We'll pause here. There's someone injured after that play. And yeah, it's their tight end, Mark Andrews. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Henry running to the left. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And the Commanders get home, they drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that will get them on the board.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Commanders and QB Jayden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense. Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Daniels from the pistol. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now Daniels off the play action. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Again, Daniels to the air. Dump off complete to his running back. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. Play fake here, Daniels. He gets this one to McLaurin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try.
And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Deontay Hardy to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the 2nd time. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got Andrews. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Bateman hauls it in. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, here's Lamar. And the Commanders get home, they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Couple yards there on 2nd down, and now a long ways to go on 3rd. Lamar back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the 1st down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
The wind was at his sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Quick hitter complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. We've got a close one here. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll run here following the penalty. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Escapes out to... Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So they bring Tress Way back out there for another punt. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. No return on that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Play action now with Jackson. That's taken in by Henry. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Jackson now on 3rd. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Commanders will go on offense. First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Over the middle, caught. Complete pass. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Daniels. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Press away on to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. They send the tight end in motion left. On 1st down, Jackson. Got his man on the in. Complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down, ball at the 36. Here's Henry on the option. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He finds Aguilar. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Henry running left. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Aguilar with the ground. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even two defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the gun, Jackson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. That's caught at the 4. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll run here with Henry. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Nothing doing that time, and it leaves them on second and goal. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still second down.
Could that penalty come back to haunt him? It's another second and goal. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So now, here's third and goal. A tight end in motion now. Jackson has it, third and goal. And the Commanders get home, they drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't a linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
Staring at fourth down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Commanders working here. New set of downs for them from the 46. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. It's taken in by Eckler. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Well, the offense wanted to spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. It's caught.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time.
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Seibert now to add the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's 2nd and 11. Searches from the pocket. Henry on the catch. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Now Jackson on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. Still fighting forward. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders ready to get their offense out there for the final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Daniels on 1st down. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's downed after getting us up to the 41. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. On first down, here's Daniels. Has a man, it's Ertz. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Out of the gun, Daniels. It's caught, Eckler. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. A final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. So we've reached halftime here in Baltimore. The Ravens flying into the break with a lead. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Reports. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. The first half belonged to the reigning NFL most valuable player, number 8, Lamar Jackson. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Ravens ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. The give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
From the 32. Got his man on the in. Complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Lamar back to throw. He finds Aguilar. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Lamar now from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
And he's brought down for a loss. And that run won't come close. We've got a turnover on downs.
Man, what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
3rd and long for Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Henry.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Tight end in motion left. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. This is Henry on 2nd. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now here's Lamar. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. So we're in a tie game now after that safety, and they could use a stand here as they send away the free kick. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play fake here, Daniels. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Daniels from the pistol. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
This is one of those times, Kate, where I got to put my glasses on up in the booth and realize the line between receiver and tight end is so easily blurred. Why? Because this guy can run. He showed it before the catch with a great route, and he showed it even more so with the yards after catch.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Another run for Henry. And this is going to be a short carry that just reaches the 40. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Jackson. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fields this at the 19. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. He's got it, room to run. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Play action on 1st down. Down the middle, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here's a give to Robinson. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Quick hitter complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. He gets 6 on that play, and the Commanders will have a 1st.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. On target to his man Zacchaeus. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Well, that's a gain that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Again, Daniels to the air. Caught near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 3rd quarter lead. Brock, we all use literally far too often these days, and sometimes in the wrong context, but this guy has literally driven his team to a lead here. His 2nd score puts him in front in this 2nd half.
Yeah, and hopefully some of that determination, that want to, he showed on that run could seep over to his defenders who are right now buckling up with a newly acquired lead. That way the next time he takes the field, well, that lead will still be on the board.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And you and I both know, Brock, they, like so many teams in this league, fans of establishing the run to begin a football game. Well, I'm looking at my watch, I'm looking up at the scoreboard. We're sometime into this one now, and they still haven't been able to establish it against this defense.
Yeah, kind of like when we walk into a defensive meeting room and sit with the D coordinator, and what is his #1 premise each and every week? Stop the run. Stop the run.
Yep.
Because you know if you create that kind of imbalance and you take away the run, you have a chance of playing pretty good defense like they've done.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's Lamar. Andrews with the catch. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Now it's Lamar. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's taken in by Henry. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Trying to run with Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. It's 2nd and goal. Lamar now from the gun. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin ready for another look on offense. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. On the give, here's Robinson. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound. But not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was 3rd and extra long, and now it's 4th and forever.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens more than happy to take over in enemy territory. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. They motion the slot man right. From the 46. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Looking to throw, Jackson. Dump off complete to his running back. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Lamar off the play fake. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Play action, here's Jackson. Caught by Flowers. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. 3rd and just 2 to go. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 3rd and 2, here's Jackson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Henry running to the left. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets this to Bateman.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Now Jackson off the play action. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Jackson now on 3rd. Into the hands of Likely. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Justin Tucker out for the field goal. A lot of pressure hovering over this kick. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter block. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Here's 2nd and 11. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And he gets his own fumble, so the comeback hopes are still alive, but that clock keeps running.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it, so that's going to bring up 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory. 2nd and 3 now. They put Flowers in motion right. Play action now with Jackson. He's got Andrews. And he crosses out of bounds, and now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on.
Holding. Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds Aguilar. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
Tucker on for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They've got first down from the 31. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign? Well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. 2 plays ago, if we had seriously mentioned a safety, partner, we'd have been laughed out of this booth, right?
Well, they say things move fast in the NFL, huh?
A couple of back-to-back sacks, losses like that, really opens us up to possibilities we weren't expecting.
Yeah, not all those possibilities are good, Kate, unless you're that defense that just dropped 2 points on the scoreboard.
He fields it cleanly. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
From the 36. And he finds a seam down the middle, complete. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Motioning one of the tight ends. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. No hesitation, and that one's caught.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Short side option here. He's running left. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. He gets him a bunch of yards back, 9 on that play, and it's 2nd and 6. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens moments away from their 4th win of the year. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Takes off right out of the read option. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Changing it up here, Jackson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. A give to Henry. And he runs it inside the 10 to the 9. Final timeout taken by the Commanders, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Running once more with Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Call it 3 yards on the pickup. They're short by just as many now as it brings up 4th down. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. This from just 23 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still first down.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still first down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
False start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
False start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. This one's not going to be reeled in, but might have been a free play. It looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap.
Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still first down.
To throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one.